So as the heat of June comes, what you start to get is beetles. And I want to show you. Look what happened to this plant. So what happens is, you see them eating the leaves? All the new tender leaves get eaten. And this is a sure sign. See? See them flying around? We have something for this. I'm going to show you how we're going to get rid of these. See them? They're all over the place. So the summer heat's not just to beat up your lawn. It also creates a lot of problems with bugs and insects. So when you're trying to do things naturally, you have to be real careful. There's a lot of products out there that work real good, but they're not real safe. So what we're going to show you in here, we'll go to the garage and I'm going to show you what's going on. So what you seen in that video was Japanese beetles. Actually, the best way to get rid of them is to use soapy water and knock them into the soapy water. But the second best way to do is neem oil. Let me show you. Neem oil, and this is one of the most safest and effective ways to get rid of them. We're going to spray this on every 7 to 10 days. Now, the Japanese beetle is one of the most destructive beetles in the US, and it'll totally skeletonize a tree or for its leaves. And that's what we have going on right now. Now, last year I seen a light amount, a few, and I didn't take care of them because I didn't want to put a pesticides. And now during this new phase in my life and using all natural products, I could spray this. But this is actually used on vegetables and on gardens, so it's safe enough for me. I think it'll be great. So let me show you. Now, neem oil also stops grubs. You could spray it on the lawn and it will actually help kill the grub, the larva. But what we're going to do right now is address the beetles, and let me show you. A flow zone will help you out with this. This is the Typhoon 3. It's got variable speeds for variable pressure. It's really reliable, and I love the sprayer. So the neem oil mix, I would suggest doing it on a dry plant. You want to spray the mixture that we're going to make directly on the plant. That way you're going to get, they don't like the flavor, they don't like the smell, and it also stops them from breeding. Nice. Now this brand is pretty highly rated. I'll link it in the description. So you need 2 tablespoons of neem oil. So I'm mixing all this in lukewarm water so it mixes easier. So we're going to open this. Now, neem oil smells really harsh. I kind of like the smell. It's not the worst in the world. But pour it over this, and in cases, and then do 2 tablespoons. Now it goes in like an oil, right, into the water, so it doesn't want to mix very well, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how it doesn't mix up well? And then what we're going to do is use the soap, and that's going to blend it into the water and break it up. So that's an oil, right? And Dawn breaks up oil, so that will mix it into the mix. This smells a lot more harsh than the one with peppermint spray in it, because I use that a lot for my plants. So if you're going to use it in your house, I'll put a link to one that's mixed. This is mixed with peppermint oil, which makes it really smell nice when you're spraying it. If you spray this anywhere near anybody, I'm sure you're going to smell a little weird smell. So what they do a lot of times is peppermint oil also makes the bugs go away. So that helps, but not for this instance. Let's do this. So we need one tablespoon of soap. And the reason why I think is to break up this oil. So right now it won't break up, but as soon as I put this 1 tablespoon of soap in there, I'm going to show you. And it makes it smell a little better too. And there you go, it blends right in. You open it up. I usually always leave the screen in, and we're going to pour this right into the beast. They want you to spray this every 7 to 10 days. They say in the evening or in the morning. Okay, so we're going to put this on one. The good thing about this, when you turn it all the way off, you know it's off. Turn it on, one click, and you know it's on. Give it a shot. Now, look at all the damage. We already seen this, I showed you. There's beetles everywhere. What we're going to do is we're going to spray the whole, look at how it does, nice and even. Going to douse the whole tree. Now one of the other things to be aware of is as soon as I'm done with this, they're all going to move over to all the other stuff. So I'm going to put a fine, thin coat everywhere so they go away. I sprayed a heavy shot on that tree because that's the main issue. But we're going to give it a little misting right here. Nice slight misting just so they don't wind up here. We don't want them here. We don't want them on these trees. This shouldn't affect anything. The garden I'm going to leave alone until I see it because I'd rather not put it on my food. They say you can, but I don't want to. So everything in the area. This will kill grubs in the ground actually. This is a powerful natural insecticide. It'll kill them and stop them from producing. So we're going to put a little on the lawn. I want them out of here. I don't want anybody in on these plants, so we're going to go over to the other side. We're going to hit a light coat on the other side. It's a slight mist. All natural. Okay, so this should do it. Natural, what is that, hon? What's that called again? Lilac? Lavender. So natural lavender over here is an insect. It keeps insects away. It does. I don't think it makes the beetles go away. It definitely. I don't want to put this on there because it's already got its own natural effect. I think for mosquitoes it actually makes it all go away. So this works for mosquitoes also. It works for everything. Let's hit the dog bush real quick. Back here's our natural area. We're going to probably knock this whole lawn out this year and then reseed. I'm not going to treat this. I want my dogs to be healthy. So we're going to treat it at the end of the year and keep the dogs away from it, but also try to treat it with something natural. Stay tuned. Now they're all gone. Look at this. Come here. Where'd they all go? There's some. Right there. 2 hangers. See them? Let's see. We're going to come back in the morning and check. I see a couple. Gross. This tree is totally infested. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll show you how it helped. Look at the damage. That's crazy. So you could lose trees with these things. Supposedly they're the worst beetle for the United States, most damaging. They look pretty damaging. Look, they're just totally all over the place. If this doesn't work tomorrow, we'll go with a trap. But I think this is going to do pretty good. So it's the next day. Let's take a peek. So it's still hot out. So it's a good test. The beetles are still everywhere. So let's go check what it looks like. We'll check it out. See how let's take a look. So what we have is we sprayed And I noticed while I was here before, I took a peek quick, and I noticed a lot of the beetles are here, but they're flying around. Watch, I'm going to show you. They don't like being on it. Let's take a peek. Look, see them flying around back there? They're not on, they're no longer on it, but they're flying around it. So they're checking it out. So they're actually checking it out, but they're not. Look, I'll try to get it really good. So see, there's like 2 there, there's 1 there. So it worked. So they're just flying around. There's 1 or 2, a couple of them crawling around, to be honest with you. See the one crawling? So what I'm thinking is this worked really well. This worked really well on getting rid of them, just to make them so it's not desirable. But if you see, they're still on the tree. So another 5 days from now or 7 days from now, we're going to put another application, and it should totally make them go away. So where we had a tree, this is a weeping willow tree, totally covered with them. 1 day later, after doing what we had to do and spraying a nice coat of neem oil on there, they're now flying around it. See how they're flying? Watch, they land on it. They check it out. And they don't eat it. See how they're moving around? So what I'm seeing is they definitely didn't all go away. It didn't kill every one of them. It made most of them go away, and some of them are coming back, sampling, and then leaving. So I think it's a good application. For the first time, look, you don't see them all on the tops. Remember, they were all over the tops. There was lots and lots of them. Neem oil is definitely a good alternative to a heavy chemical, you know. So hopefully we saved this tree. I sprayed along here, and I actually seen them going on the bushes this morning. I seen them flying to the bushes, sampling it, and then flying away, which is a really good sign. So it looks like it's working. Looks like it's working. So I think actually it worked pretty good. As you can see, they're flying around. They're not really attaching. There's still a lot of beetles around. Let me tell you. I have something next week that I'm going to show you. It would be the next step to controlling the beetles from actually being born. And so I want to thank everybody for joining. Do me a favor, if you can, like and subscribe. Comment if you know any better ways to get rid of the beetles. We appreciate everybody, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.